Does sound cool, doesn't it?
Finally, the Sony shutter sounds good. And it doesn't vibrate.
So this is Sony a7R 2-week.
It is.
And both of us received our first cameras.
Yeah, well, actually, no. Yours is actually a camera that you got from your dealer on the day that they started to ship. And mine is a review sample that I got from Sony at a media event that I attended in Portland. And that was last week, which is now early August. And I just wanted to say something interesting before we start. So a7R2, one of the Sony people, as we were sitting and having breakfast one morning, said, so if this was December 31st and you were going to publish an article on the best camera of the year and this hadn't shipped yet, what would you announce? And I had a long pause and I thought, this year? Calendar 2015? Nothing. Add this. Prediction. Here we are in August. I don't know what other manufacturers are going to do. This will be camera of the year on virtually every website and magazine. It is that good.
I would agree with you. I've never been this excited in the last few years to get a camera that is so radically new, and it just is incredible with capabilities and the image quality that we've seen from it.
42 megapixel full frame in a body that is as small, if not smaller, than the APS-C size cameras or the Micro Four Thirds cameras. It is, so now we have this somewhat chunky Batis 25 millimeter lens on it.
It's chunky, it's beautiful.
Okay, it's chunky beautiful. And I have to say a couple of things. So besides all of the great features, 4K video, articulated rear LCD, high-res OLED viewfinder, 5-axis on-sensor stabilization, on and on and on and on. It's just, this is, almost literally everything but the kitchen sink. But one of the things that I like about it is finally Sony's user interface, their menu interface, number of custom buttons, all of that is comparable to what everyone else is doing. For a while, Sony's user interface sucked. It no longer sucks. As a matter of fact, it's not bad. And things like this function button,
I use that a lot.
I use it a lot. It just calls up a little mini menu and you can quickly scroll and change items. It works very quickly. Program 3 different custom buttons, C1, C2, C3 to be whatever you want them to be. This is cool. Now, this is what's interesting here. So this is now your walk around small, 42 megapixels in a handheld camera. Same camera, but now with the dual battery grip and this monster lens, which I love. This is Sony's Cine lens. It's 28 to 135 fixed f4 lens. It is brilliant.
Looks
I won't
cool.
go into it. I have reviewed it. It not only looks cool, it is cool. And this is not just for cinematographers. This is a lens for still photographers. The image quality is superb. I won't go into it, but this just shows you the configurability of the camera.
I think they're going places with it. One of the things that they've also added some new features in here when you hit the function button and go to it. You've got an automatic focus, setting. So if you set it to that, it can go continuous or single focus. There's a self-timer mirror up function now. There's a whole slew of other new little features. I would really suggest, and what you really need to do is sit down with that manual and spend.
So push the lever down, press the button, you lock exposure. Push the lever up, press the button, you lock focus.
And you can have both, front and back.
You can have both.
You set me up that way.
Yeah, yeah. And talking about focus, 399 phase detection autofocus points on the sensor. It is it's a joy to focus track.
Yes, it's
a bird or a deer or something like that, and you see these little dots jumping all over the screen as it tracks, and it can shoot 5 frames a second, and it tracks focus at 5 frames a second.
And
It's brilliant.
There's a number of focus field modes that they have in there. So depending on how you have it set up, it is really cool when the little buttons like flash.
I'm an old fart, but I've gotten used to this, and in fact, more than used to it, I actually like these electronic viewfinders, and this right now is state of the art.
Yes, and in closing,
About time.
You've all heard me talk about this in many ways in the articles. To me, it's about having fun. And over the last few days, not only because I'm out shooting with my friends and specifically you, but we're actually having fun working with these cameras. You go, hey, Michael, did you know this, or did you see that? And there's something about the whole joy of photography that's becoming back. We're not encumbered with a lot of limitations that we had in the past. We've got high ISO capability. We've got great lenses. You know, we've got cameras that could perform, and we've got high megapixel counts. And we just it's the best time in the world to be taking pictures. So go out there, if nothing else, get a camera. If it's this or even an RX 104 or some of the others, the Olympus Air or whatever, but just go have fun and enjoy taking the pictures. And get back to making some prints too.
So, we'll see you on the luminous landscape. And that was not in sync!
We'll try better next time.